Okay, Mistburn Barrens, we are back, and we are going to be continuing with the story in Janthir Wilds. Number 17, Forced Entry. Make a quick adjustment here to the title. And then onward we go. Hope everybody's having a good morning, evening, noon, or whatever. And I guess Kodan Wildstalker. Is this going to take us to where we want to be? It looks kind of like it. Forced entry. It looks like we can just run past everything, though. Kind of want to help this bear out a little bit, though. Kodan Wildstalker. Have we helped this person before?
Heard a wizard say that the Marsat knew about the Mistburn. Stands to reason they'll use their relics against it. Camp's got nobody else free to pick through the rubble, though. Let's bring back any relics we can find.
Without the wild stalker being downed. Okay.
I feel 6 feet tall.
I so much enjoyed playing Weaver, Staff Weaver, whether it been in World vs. World or back when it was first launched as like a 46k DPS option. Yeah, that benchmark was very, very satisfying. It's so nice. Like, it's obviously been nerfed to the ground since then, but it's still very, very fun to play. And I look for ways to include it, since it's not so useful in fractals. Well, it's just inconvenient, you know, to have a meteor shower when everybody else has already killed everything. It's like, what?
Canyon almost. Hard to imagine it full of people. Exposed we are. Expects trouble.
I guess we can mentor here.
Vitality restored.
I've been thinking about getting the Warbringer on my alt. Maybe I can find a guild to run with.
These flames run deep.
Getting Warbringer is not easy, though. Let's protect the bear. So we are working towards Scavenger of the Wilds. That gives us like extra XP and such.
Sick. I have ignition.
I don't know if I enjoy the rotation that much, or I enjoy the use of Nevermore.
This one might just be jewelry, but look out!
Vitality restored.
It is very nice for fashion.
Health increasing.
Where's the bear?
I think I see another. If you hold them off, I'll grab it.
Vitality restored. Blade of the earth.
I can't tell if these are works of art or of magic myself. They could make such beautiful things when they wanted to. Wasn't enough for them, seems like. Well, it'll do for us.
Hey, we did it! Pro scavenger.
I'll pass these along to the wizards.
Where do we go now? It's so relaxing doing the story. Like chasing after chasing after how do I put that? Trying hard sometimes is very difficult, and when we hold ourselves to excruciatingly high standards and are able to maintain them, it shapes the world from a very, very fine lens. You know, there's not a lot of flexibility. It's either or. You either can or you cannot. And in the category of rating, like, I have not had too many positive experiences playing with the player base that cannot. And that's not to say that it can't happen, but I tend to see, like, there are people who are willing to get good, and it is fair to admit, you know, there are physical limitations and time restrictions that prevent people from getting good, and so some may never get quote unquote good enough to fulfill, you know, the prerequisites to contribute effectively in a raid dynamic. But I don't like that scenario. At the same time, I'm not great at the moment anyway. But that's not fair, actually. We're quite strong for 1 through 6. Can't speak too highly about strikes or CMs.
My patience is exhausted. Anise, you've searched this isle up and down. Think of the repercussions if we don't act soon.
I resent you putting me in this position.
I'm moving us toward a solution, one we already have. It's been in your hands from the start.
Rather curious that it's found its way back to your hands. Anise is wise not to take a thief at her word.
Let's not.
Difficult to steal what already belongs to you.
The Gabo belongs to no one. Trying to control it is a short path to it controlling you.
No. Quaint of you to assume me incapable of handling great power. Not that you would know anything about that.
Livia.
Uncalled for. Cheap shots won't win you any favor.
Damn.
Quiet. All of you. Can't hear myself think.
A voice of reason arrives. Wayfinder, talk some sense into them.
This reminds me that there are people who really cannot handle disputes, disagreements, argumentative tones. I am not one of those people. But periodically, you know, in debate, I'll run into somebody who's just so incapable of participating, and it's sad. They're just scared and frozen. Some people shut down in conflict. I know I've said it before, but people can be led to be strong or weak. Talk some sense into them, Wayfinder. Make them see reason. Agree with Livia's plan to use the scepter. Side with the wizards. The scepter is too dangerous. I took an oath. I belong to this category. I am Shining Blade. I have to side with Livia. I guess technically I could side with the wizards, but, you know, it just seems more canon for me to, you know, carry on with being Shining Blade. Okay, whatever. I don't agree with this plan. I feel like it's crazy, but after having spent time like in missions, right, with Livia, I recognize that she is capable of maintaining her integrity while using that kind of power. I like how everybody here is ancient except for me. Maybe, I guess. I don't know. How old is my like lore? That's another thing to be determined later. Else, let's move on here. Agree with Livia's plan to use a scepter.
Livia has a point. We're dealing with a Mist's Gate and a Titan. Exactly what the scepter was created for.
You're not wrong.
The commander knows the value of taking the bold approach.
Please. The moment the word Titan was uttered, she burst into our council, jumping at any excuse to use the scepter. If this were a Skrit infestation, it would be her first choice of action.
Iskaran has more intimate knowledge
Don't
of
act like you're some pillar of morality.
what we're facing. Your allies will remember that you supported Livia's actions.
Argue later.
I'm nigh invincible. Blood of the earth. You'll melt away.
More of them.
The scepter is likely attracting them.
Look what you've done! Brandishing that scepter around like a toy!
Accelerate.
Right. Why don't we just blast that heart of yours at everything we come across?
Enough. Focus.
Ah, I'm frozen.
I've beaten you, but you don't know it yet. Now we'll feel my turbulence. Exhilarating.
That's it. I'm done wasting time. Just have to handle this myself.
Ah, I'm not supposed to go there yet.
These flames run deep.
Oh, it hurts. I'm getting slowed and chilled. That's gross, bruh. Dude, I'm about to go down for sure. No.
It's me.
I have to heal. I have to dodge. Yo, what is slowing me so much? Ah, it hurts.
I have ignition. Health increasing. Searing flesh from bone. I'm nigh invincible.
Yeah, it might be time for me to take a break from trying so hard. But at the same time, I ran dungeons with someone who's not as expedient at parsing them, right? And I found it very interesting that they were tracking DPS. I was like, ah, what do you mean? I don't use a DPS meter
Where is Livia?
anymore.
Right here.
But maybe it's time that I start. Maybe it's time that I start competing DPS a little bit more.
The gate. We need to stop her.
It has been enough for me to know that like I 30k on Golem, and 30k is like sufficient. 20k is sufficient to get carried in raids, in my opinion.
Stop. It's power we don't.
Trust it, Anise.
With what I'm seeing in these fights, we want to run Power Tempest, so that's what I'm gonna do here.
She did it, didn't she?
So she did.
Looks like the magic that was keeping us out has become some sort of portal. Is it safe for us to use?
Seems so. Ren?
For our use, yes, it is safe. As for Livia, I'm not sure she's prepared for the toll the scepter will take on her. That, however, is her problem. For now.
What are we waiting for?
I am so unfamiliar with lore from Baba Nisos. Guild Wars 1